Hello, this is Pomona Remembers, and this is Saturday Nights All Right for Talking. This particular recording was put together on Halloween. I had a time with my guides, got some pictures, and started to share them with you for this podcast. This is a shorter podcast. There is an extended version available on my Patreon for everyone who is interested. I would appreciate any support. Thank you so much. Now, please enjoy this podcast. And I just, you know, there's so much going on right now in the world, and I had a vision come through on, it was October 11th, and I just drew a picture of it. I was asking my guides sort of what was going on, and they basically said that there was going to be a large amount of souls passing, and that we need to pray, and we need to pray for the innocent. And so this is sort of where we're going with this one. And then we're also talking about self-care in these really difficult times. There's a extra at Patreon. So I'm giving you the meat and potatoes on this one for the YouTube friends. And I appreciate all of the love and support. And let's keep praying, guys, and let's keep showing up. Sending you so much love for your day. Ta-ra. Hello, this is Pomona Remembers, and it is Samhain today. The sun is coming up and into my studio and catching the prisms in my window and sending rainbows scattered across the studio. I'm just waking up and getting my house in order and ready for the day. And I was in meditation, and some pictures came through that I wanted to share with you, the listener. What Spirit showed me was, in the coming time, there's going to be a lot of confusion in the media. The pictures that Spirit showed me were like a dirt storm, a sandstorm. It could be very abrasive. And that's what they're giving me so far today, as far as what it might feel like for those of us who are extra sensitive to those things. And so what Spirit suggested to me was that we make sure that we are completely dressed and ready for whatever is going on in the world. Now, the Spirit showed me a picture of somebody going out into a blizzard in into minus 40 Celsius, extra freezing cold. You would not wear a bikini in that situation. You would make sure that you were bundled up and prepared and protected so that you would be able to survive those very harsh conditions. And so something that Spirit is saying is that it's going to feel like we're in this sort of like snowstorm sometimes, with all of the stories coming from this side and that side and all the way around. And it is important for us to stay very connected to our guides, our good angels, our ancestors, all of those who are working for the betterment and for the most benevolent outcome. We are wanting to support. We want to support our communities, our families, ourselves. So therefore, make sure that those of you who are extra sensitives, make sure that you ask your spirit guides to give you blinders for certain things that would harm you, that would make you feel like it would emotionally take you away, sort of like a rip current in this in a river sort of thing. So making sure that we are like checking in with our guides and our good angels, and making sure that, you know, we stay on our path to this new time coming for us. It starts with us and it works its way out, right? So if we can see something coming, we can tell our friends and our family, like maybe just stay in, or let's do a you know, family night together, things like that. Let's do prayer, let's do positive change moving forward. And we just ask for our angels and guides to watch over us and keep us in their care. We also pray for the innocents out there who that there would just be their good angels and guides would keep them in at this time. We are thankful for our ancestors and guides who watch over us and care for us all of the days of our lives. Oh, that sounds like a soap opera. I'm sorry. That's funny. But they do watch over us. The guides are asking that we try to remain as neutral as possible and not reactive to the news that comes out, because the more neutral or positive we can be in our own energy, the more it gives those on the other side the ability to work on our behalf and for us. So if you can look at, so if you get news, hopefully it is in a way that doesn't cause a lot of stress. And if it does, that you would be able to deal with that quickly and in a very beneficial and therapeutic way, so that we can continue to help support the earth and those who are in positions of power and those who are figuring things out for us and setting things up for us, those who are coming into places of power that are here for the transitions that are required in order to get to the more evolved and peaceful world of more. I see more peace coming, and I see this is time. It's going to take time, everybody. Please remember, it's going to take time, but it's each journey starts with a single step, and a single step starts in each moment. So when you feel like, oh my gosh, are we ever going to get there? Yes, we are. If we all stay in that positive vibration that vibrates us there faster than in that lower vibration. It's like they're showing me the difference between a hummingbird and tar. Okay, we don't want to be all the time in a hummingbird state. That's a lot. And then we don't want to be stuck in the tar, in mud, in the mire. Okay, we need to be sort of on our feet and in our wits and have our wits about us, and being prayed up and being protected in your mind, body, soul, and spirit with those things that are for us, and standing in your truth and in your power as a human, as a conductor, as a go-between between that which is above and that which is here. Standing in your strength and in your power, that is an amazing thing to do. So, on this Halloween, when we are so close between worlds, think about those who have left and give thanks to those who were a light on your path on this journey called life. Say a little prayer, give a little bit of thanks, send a kiss to the sky if you want to. But we're going to help each other get through this if we can make sure that we protect ourselves first, and then we can help look out for each other. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff getting dug up and dealt with. There's a lot of truth coming out. Some of the truth, like I said before, is very, very, very provocative and troubling. And I would ask that if you are a healer, if you are a person who is sensitive to those things, please, 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 you have so much power to affect change. Please, if you cannot remain in a positive, at least remain neutral. If you have to turn things off, or go into places where you know that you are safe, please do those things. And please continue to connect in with your higher self, with your guides and guards and good angels for direction forward, and to be praying for the most benevolent timeline for yourself and for your family, that we may fulfill our soul's purpose. We are doing some big things. Our souls have big missions. We are here at an amazing time in life. And it is like one of those rides at an amusement park. Sometimes you're having fun and sometimes you want off that ride. And you feel like puking. But if you're with a good friend, you've made a great memory and you've survived it, and you have something to talk about for years to come. Listen, we need to pray for peace. We need for the Holy Spirit to change evil men's minds. That angels of light and mercy would come to mitigate the carnage the best we possibly can. Our energy is created by what we focus on. If we're always focusing on war, what are we creating in our lives? If we want peace in this world, we have to create the peace. If we want community in this world, we need to create community. If we want love in this world, we need to show love. If we want art in this world, we need to create. If we want stories in this world, we need to write them down. Stand up and remember who you are. Find that light, that creative spark inside of you, so that you may affect and create change in this world. I give thanks to my Anam Cara for coming and listening to this. I send you so much love for your day. May you be led and guided by your good angels. May you be able to hear clearly, see clearly the little breadcrumbs, the little pebbles along your path. May you connect to Source as much as you possibly can, so that you can bring Source love into this place, to fill this place, so that we would be able to create change in the spiritual realm. As above, so below. Stories are playing out. Stories are coming to an end. It is time to create your life and your story. Who are you? Who are you in this world? What do you want to be? How do you want to show up? What does your soul say? I pray that you would hear clearly, and that you may always walk the path, and may the road always rise up to meet you. I'm sending you love for your day. Ta-ra.